Alright guys, let's get right into it. This is what you came to see, so this is what I'm going to show right off the bat, and then I will continue with the rest of my video. But here we go, here's the crash. If you guys stick around and watch my video, I will take you through the next 24 to 48 hours. I recorded everything.
So we are here at Boyd's today. I got here on time, so I'm pretty excited about that. But it's gonna be a good day, and I hope we do well. And use the car. It's a long hauler. There's a good amount of people here.
So Logan put me on his car. That's really awesome of him that he did that, and I'm so thankful. And I hope more people keep putting me on their cars. A lot of people are putting me on their cars, and let me know if you want me to be on your car. I'll give you a sticker. I'll absolutely give you a sticker, no problem.
Hi guys, we are here with Logan Palmer. Been waiting on this interview for a while. Logan, what is your home track?
Our home track is Dixie Speedway in Woodstock, Georgia. It's about 20 minutes from the house.
Okay. What tracks do you race the most?
We tend to race Boyd's a lot. You know, they have a good program on Friday night racing. We'll go down there and run, and they run for $1,000, so that's hard to beat, you know, on Friday night. We'll go down to Dixie on Saturday. We try to go to Sonoa here and there. We'll go down to Cochran in South Georgia. Just anywhere, you know, that has a good race, pay pretty well for crate, we should be there.
Do you have a favorite track?
Our favorite track, I'd say, I like Boyd's. I like Cochran, you know, tracks where you can get after it. And it's not too slick, but it's not like just completely wide open, you know, because you don't want to tear up your equipment with completely wide open, but you don't want it just to be completely slicked off. And them two tracks are nice and racy, and I tend to like them a lot.
Okay. What brand of car do you race?
We race a Capital. I've been in the Capital for about 2 years now. It is a great car. I like it. They're a great group of guys at Capital. Anytime you need something, they're nice. They always tend to work with you.
And when did you start racing?
I started racing go-karts when I was 12 years old. I got my first crate late model when I was 14. I was a freshman in high school, and now I'm 22, so we've been at it quite a while.
And I've been around for a lot of your wins. Do you have the most memorable win?
Yes, our most memorable win would be this past year. Back in February, we were up here racing at Boyd's at the Shamrock. You know, it was a 30-lap feature shootout. We started outside pole. We took the lead. We led every lap. It was hammered down right in the center, and our Capital tends to like that a little bit. Man, it was just great.
Is there a driver that you look up to?
I look up to Jeff Smith, Dale McDowell. Those two guys, they work with me a lot. I tend to get help from Jeff a lot. You know, he's helped me over the years with my driving from track to track. He helps me when I have a question, you know. Even if he's not there, he's able to answer the phone and just tell me what I need to do. And when we did the school with Dale McDowell, he helped me a lot when I was trying to learn just how to get around the bowl. You know, he taught me a good bit those 2 days we did the school with him.
That's awesome. Is there a place that you haven't won at that you'd really like to win at?
I like to win at Sonoa. You know, we've been down there a little bit. We're struggling. We got to figure out a little bit on how to make the car hook up better. You know, we've won at Dixie, Rome, North Georgia, Boyd's, Cochran, you know, but Sonoa is a track close to home we hadn't won at, and I think it'd be pretty cool to get a win there soon.
Is there any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yes, I like to shout out the remediation team, Prather Electric, Dennis Bellamy Incorporated, Larry Palmer Custom Homes, just my crew, Jeff Smith Racing, you know, and we can't forget just all the guys that help us every weekend, you know, with tires or doing what we need to do. They are there for us, and I like to thank the good Lord, you know, for giving us the opportunity to race and keeping all the drivers safe and crew members safe each weekend. We couldn't do it if it wasn't for him.
All right, man. Well, thank you for doing this interview, and I will link his Facebook and website and all that down below. I already know all that, so I'll get that for you guys. All right, so Tim's rocking the Dale stash today. Just give me one, do it for Dale. Do it for Dale!
It's funny watching this footage back because you don't realize how much foreshadowing is going on. You know, Logan just talked about how he thanks the good Lord for keeping us safe, and then Tim's over there doing a do it for Dale. You know, Dale obviously had that famous crash, so it's just crazy because we all know what's coming up next. And so I'm gonna be quiet for this next part because it wasn't funny and it was very scary, and I was so worried.
Yes, he did. We thought your daddy was bad.
So at first when I was videoing the race, I was looking for Tim's car, and I didn't see it. And then I realized in the crash that was him. I did not realize it was him right away. It took me a second to figure out that that's Tim. And, you know, Tim's like my best friend. So when I see his car in the air and he crashes like that and he landed right where his head would be, I'm freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Maybe we're going to walk up on him and he's going to be dead. I don't know. We were very worried. On this walk over to see him get out of the car, it was just the worst feeling I've had in my life. But thankfully, everything was good, and he ended up being okay. So the ambulance checks him over, and then they drop him off at the trailer. He obviously has a concussion and can't remember anything, and so I'll show you some of that.
Where's my car?
In the infield.
Tim, you did like 3 barrel rolls in the air, man.
Really? Cars in the infield, pretty much total.
Really?
Yes.
So we wanted to take him to the hospital right away to get him checked over, but he was dead set on seeing his car. He was going to wait to see his car come back and make sure that it was wrecked. And of course, the car is completely totaled. There's no way we'll ever be able to use it. So, you know, once he started seeing that and checking that over, that's when he's like, all right, I'll go to the hospital and go get scanned and make sure everything else is good. So that is what happened next. So we get to the hospital, and of course they want to do a CT scan on him and make sure that, you know, there's nothing going on and with the concussion or anything, no bleeding, nothing like that. So we had to sit there and wait for those results to come back, and I'm just sitting there sending people pictures and stuff like that, you know, just telling them, look, he's okay, he's up, he's talking, his memory's starting to come back, so everything was looking good. So then the doctor comes back and immediately puts a collar on him and is like, hey, we think we might saw something, we're not sure, we're going to keep looking at it, and eventually they figure out it's just some calcified ligament and there's nothing wrong with his neck, so they take it back off again, and then they go ahead and discharge Tim, and they can't find a single thing wrong with him. Not a single thing. So after the hospital, we go to Waffle House, and then we decide that we're going to go to the shop because we live about an hour and a half away in Atlanta, Georgia. And the shop is in Resaca, Georgia, which is way closer to the track. So we decide that we're just going to go sleep in the RV for the night, and then we'll worry about everything tomorrow.
So Tim and I got discharged from the hospital about 2:44 a.m. We got there at 10 p.m. So it took a really long time. And then we got back, and then we slept in the RV because we weren't going to drive back all the way to the house. The house is about an hour and a half from here. So I went to the shop and slept in the RV, and now the car's back in the shop. So we're just checking out the damage and see what's going on with it. But I'll show you guys that. And everything's okay, surprisingly. When I saw that car flip, I thought he was dead. Because that first turn, like that first time it turns, it hits the roof right where his head's supposed to be. So I was freaking out. And apparently there's another big crash after we left, so this wasn't a good night for racing apparently. So yeah. Here it is. Pretty messed up, right, Nick?
Yep. Yep, it's done. She was ready for the graveyard. It's a scrap iron place.
Engine looks okay, right?
Spun over fine last night when we got here. Had that forklift to get it off the rollback.
Can I show them that gold bar?
Yeah, show them the full bar.
There's Tim.
Yeah.
So like I said, we got discharged from the hospital about 3 a.m. They could not find anything wrong with him.
Headache.
He's got a headache right now, but that's to be expected. You gonna find a new car?
You already got one coming.
You already got one. All right.
Not even a day after the wreck.
It is the next morning after his wreck, and he's already got another race car. So.
We might not should have sold that one.
No. Yeah, leave that one where it's at. That's the old Bear Right car.
Yeah, that's our old car. Can't have this one. But we're getting a Capital again. We like the Capitals. There's a shop, in case you've never seen that.
I got that under my belt.
Yeah.
I did reach out to TJ Reed. See if they had a bear chassis. That'd be about it.
So we did get an offer from someone to buy the car as is. Obviously you can't sell it for very much because it's not usable, but they just want the spare parts and everything off of it, which was fine. So Nick and Tim started stripping the car down to get ready for the next person, and then I went ahead and made a time-lapse video of them doing that, so stick around if you want to see that.
Well, guys, that is it. That's our weekend. Obviously, you'll get updates on a new car or whatever we end up doing. You will see it, so stay tuned.